Hey everybody, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it's Thursday the 27th. Today is that new moon tonight in Pisces. And remember, it's like a complete conglomerate of energy around this. And you want to keep things realistic, but you want to be able to focus on where you're going to position your energy. The whole thing about wishes, I think that creative visualization works in a way that you focus your energy that the best possible outcome for all involved takes place. Not unlike we're hearing some really great news out of the Ukraine with, Putin and Donald Trump and Ukraine coming to a very, very good resolve. And, you've heard all kinds of stories back and forth, but media spin all kinds of things. I think things are going to work out better all around for the Ukraine and for the people and for what's going to take place. Unfortunately, the human-animal fights, and we're in scenarios, we see this too with Israel and Gaza. The human animal is just it. And if you repress people, you're going to get backlash. And we're seeing this across the board now. As I've said to you many times, we're in Pluto and Aquarius years. This is for 19 and a half more years. Sadly, I'm sure everybody's starting to hear, or they will hear, about Gene Hackman passing away and his wife and their dog. I think this was probably, a decision to leave this experience from him and his wife, unless they were gassed by some kind of accident in the house. It's just a travesty, but he is an Aquarian. And, as I said, Pluto is in Aquarius in those first degrees. So you Aquarians out there, you've got to really be able to just keep calm. And, if you find yourself going through a very, very difficult situation, get in to see someone. I've had a client call and I said to her, you've got to see someone because it's very, very difficult energy to be able to really deal with. And Pisces are sort of going through their own stuff. They've got enough stress right now. They feel really pressured. It's this energy sitting in this basin of the winter in this first quarter. And even early Aries are feeling this push, this grind. And that's going to continue on. But as soon as we get through March and we get into that third week and we hit Aries, the energy is going to even ramp up further. So we just have to be really prepared for that. Try to keep yourself cool. Stay away from alcohol, excessive stimulants. Try to keep yourself very focused. Keep yourself active as the weather's getting better, especially here in the Northern Hemisphere. In Toronto, it is raining today, which is good. It's going to start clearing this up. We may have a little bit of blurb with some snow, but I think it's going to be gone. We're getting into the +8s in the next 2 weeks, so we're going to really get rid of this last bit of snow. But, the goal today is to try to see things in how you envision your life being and being very focused about that and not settling for. Pisces energy, Neptune can be very hairy-fairy and get caught up with romanticized extremism. And you've got to watch that because Saturn's here, which is the Lord of responsibility, and the North Node, which is destiny. It means that we're being faced to deal with things that are part of the path, whether we like it or not. This is part of the story. And of course, we also, like I said, have this new moon, which starts a cycle that, of course, completes itself as we get to the full moon in Pisces. I believe it's in the first beginning of September. So this is a big stretch of a 6-month cycle that starts. Another one concludes in 2 weeks. We'll get to that later. That is in Virgo, that began back in September. So, this is a really intense time, sort of almost like a completion and then a prelude to the new moon and the beginning of Aries, which is the start. Aries is the first house. So it starts the cycle. It is spring. We see this energy changing. So this is really important now through those first days of spring, the 21st, 22nd of March when we move into Aries. So be aware of that. Anyway, I'm available. I do have openings, and give me a call if you want. And again, Ontario, Election Day, get out and vote. Nothing will change, nothing will adapt unless you put your name to it. Get out and vote. Wish you guys all the best. Have a great day today.